a tiny little bit of dandruff. Try to see if there's any residue. Okay, now listen, I'm going to be taking a look at your scalp today. We're going to be checking how we're doing with the treatment, if we need any adjustments on the treatment. Have you been feeling any itchiness or not anymore?
Sometimes.
Sometimes still. Okay. So I'm going to take a look. You can just go ahead and relax. If you have any questions or need anything, please let me know.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm just going to have you turn your head this way a little bit. Good to start to just take a very general look. And now just using my light. Just trying to figure out if there's any irritation, just general symptoms of dry scalp. Okay, overall it seems that the treatment is working pretty good. Okay. Okay, I don't really notice those scaly patches that we were seeing last time before we started the treatment. So that's really good. A bit of redness here. I don't notice a spot that still looks like psoriasis. So it is possible that you still have just a few spots where we might need to just get a little extra strength treatment to get it controlled while we can maintain your scalp health from there. So yeah, it's right there. Okay, now I'm going to have you turn your head the other way. Just a tiny bit more. Tiny bit more. Just like that. Where do you feel the itchiness most of the time? Is it in one area? Is it like the back of the head, the front?
The back of the head.
The back, okay. Okay, so once I'm done with looking at the front and top of the head, I'll have you so we can take a look at the back as well. Make sure there's no more spots there. Okay, so overall it looks okay, but I'm going to start just taking a little closer look. So I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have you look again this way. Yeah, so I'm gonna start parting the hair and taking a look at the spot where we found some redness and irritation. Are you comfortable?
Yes.
Okay. Just a little hair by your mouth. Okay. Go ahead and find it again so we can properly part the hair. Got it. It's right here. I'll grab some clips just so I can get the hair out of the way. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to part the hair, add a couple of hair clips. Just going to be looking and taking some measurements. Okay, it does look pretty patchy. And measures 1 inch. High. 3 8s. Going to take another measurement here. So 3.79. And 6, 5, 55. Just gonna very gently brush the hair around it. See if I notice any areas where it's brittle and there's excessive breakage. So far it all looks good. Go ahead and take a swab of the area. Just gonna test the scaly skin to make sure there's nothing besides psoriasis. Okay. Just looking at the periphery of that little spot, checking for any dryness, but everything else here looks good. A little residue that came out. Stuck on the hair a little bit. Trying to remove it. test one of those little hair strands. Okay. So we can determine elasticity. I'm going to be applying a hydrating foam that will also help reduce inflammation. Very localized treatment. Just going to absorb the excess. Remove this hair clip and working all the way here. Yeah, there's a tiny little bit of dandruff. It's just mostly the back of the head, as you mentioned. That the itchiness is localized in that area as well, so that makes a lot of sense. To make another part right here. Okay. Don't look too bad, actually. It looks so much better. But I think we still need to keep on going with the treatment for another month. Let's see how it evolves with that. Just gonna apply this. Well, let's see how the scalp reacts to it. Okay, the roots of the hair looks pretty. You can see the density is great as well. You can see at least 2 or 3 hairs almost. These follicles. Look at the elasticity. Gonna pull a tiny little bit and see how the scalp moves. Okay, that looks good. Is there any pain?
No.
Okay. Okay, Allison, so I'm gonna have you turn on your belly to take a look, a better look at the back of the head, okay?
Okay.
Let me just remove these clips. Okay. Change your clothes. And again, I'm just starting to look at the back. Okay. Honestly, it looks so much better. And I think that with 1 more month of treatment, your scalp should be healthy. The itchiness should be gone completely. Okay. Let's take a look at the hairline. Just the density here. Okay, this looks very good. And also at the hairline, that's great. I'm going to do a part to do a few more tests towards the back of the head where you've been experiencing some itchiness still. Come here across. And a tiny little red spot right there. Grab a hair, just one that's it's not new growth. Okay, so this looks right here. I'm gonna measure where I grab. Okay, so without pulling it, there we have 8.26. And now I'm gonna pull a little bit before it breaks and see where we end up at. Okay. So 0.34. Okay. Okay, so that's 0.08. Okay, now we're going to be using a couple of spatulas, trying to see if there's any residue. Okay, so this is pretty good. Just gonna take a little sample. This wooden stick. Just trying to see. Trying to pick up any residue. It really is very minimal. Okay. So we're gonna test this and see if there is any residue. If it's due to irritation. Okay, just very gently brushing, but I want to see the hair strength and if there is any breakage. And the hairs again, very gently brushed. Okay, that looks good. These are all still attached, so breakage there. I'm using a little bit of this solution. Just adding a few drops along the part. And just work it into the scalp. Just wiping off any excess. Okay, that looks good. I think the treatment is really working. Just looking under the microscope here where we just applied the treatment. There it is. Just very close up, taking a look at the scalp after that. The solution looks very well hydrated. Elasticity seems normal. Density is great. I don't see any accumulation of oils or clogged pores. A bit of buildup. There's one hair here that looks a little bit brittle, and I just want to see if it truly is brittle. This one. Okay, so I'm pulling on it a little bit. There it is. Yep, no breakage. Okay, so just to finish off, I want to take a look at the ends. Sometimes these treatments can be a little bit harsh on the hair, since they're very concentrated, so we can address the scalp. So I'm just going to very gently brush away without pulling. Brush one more time with a natural bristle brush. Again, trying to look for split ends, any breakage. Okay, so I do see a little bit of some split ends, so I'm just going to take a closer look at them. So we have some that seem to have broke off. And some that are just starting to split. This one. Okay. I'm just going to take a little bit off the end here. See how it absorbs water. Okay, porosity looks good. A little bit on the lower end, but that's still normal. Okay, I'm just gonna do another more detailed look.